I need your help. This is Colin Herrera Sadler. He's being held in solitary confinement in the Wilson County Jail here in Tennessee for 23 hours a day. He turned himself in voluntarily for a parole violation, but refused a TB vaccine, even though he submitted to a chest x-ray to confirm he does not have TB, and they locked him in solitary confinement anyway. He has been in jail for over 10 days and has been denied bond, due process. They refused to take him to a court date, so he was listed as failed to appear, and he is being denied his constitutional rights. He is not a threat. He is not ill. They are using this as an excuse to lock him up. Well, why was he on probation? Well, he was stopped at a traffic stop last year where a cop claimed he resisted arrest, which he did not do, and claimed he failed to identify, even though his ID, his Tennessee registration were on his person and his Tennessee tags were current. But it wasn't an officer. It was someone impersonating an officer, because the Millersville Police Department last year was investigated for giving false credentials to people who were not trained or had been sworn in to serve as law enforcement officers. The Tennessee Bureau of Investigation was aware of this and investigated this. Many of these so-called officers were simply moved into other departments, but the investigations went so deep, including perjury, that the TBI also raided the Millersville Police Department as well as the home of the assistant police chief. What we are trying to do, what I am trying to do, please tag other creators who help people, is make sure that he is getting his constitutional rights. The court has ignored his writ of habeas corpus. They have ignored his request for the names, oaths, and numbers of the officers, which they are required to give him for his defense. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to call this number, and we are going to use this script to let the jail know that he's being treated inhumanely and that we demand it stop. I want their phone to be ringing off the hook. I will post this and pin it in the comments. Colin has started a GoFundMe to hire legal representation instead of a court-appointed attorney. Please donate if you're able. This will also be separately in my stories. And last but not least, share this to everyone you can. Everywhere across the nation, I want news outlets to pick it up. Please tag other creators who help people in this way. This man is not only being treated inhumanely and unethically, being denied bond and due process, but the arresting officers repeatedly called him the N-word and said they were cleaning the scum out of the neighborhood. And after he voluntarily turned himself in, went to his house with several officers to harass the other tenants there. He has also been on a hunger strike for 7 days in an effort to try to get more attention to his case. Thank you so much for your help in advance, and I will update you as soon as I have more information.